Hey everyone, I know I skipped a month. Sad. But life goes on. I skipped July, but here we are in August. So I made a list so that I keep myself on track to give you all a really quick update on where things have been going. So first things first, SEESAW, the exhibition, the installation piece that I have up at Science Gallery Atlanta. If you've not seen it yet, your time is dwindling down. The show officially closes on September 30th. If you're interested in viewing SEESAW with me, there are some opportunities, two in particular, coming up. August 26th, we have an identity and housing panel conversation where I will be moderating a talk around the impacts of identity and housing access, availability, so on and so forth. And then on September 3rd, that's a Sunday, I actually have a family workshop. So I'll be doing an identity Venn diagram workshop. For those of you who have been with me for a long time, you might recognize that. That's something that I've done in a few other spaces as well. But now in conversation with this art installation of SEESAW and conversations around justice. So you can visit the Science Gallery's website for more information about that, and I'll be sure to also link it in the email as well as in the description below so that you all can have quick access to registering to it. And as soon as I have the marketing materials, I'll be sure to showcase it on my Instagram as well. What else do we have going on? I should be joining a group show in Kansas City. Unfortunately, I don't have the specific details for that just yet, but I have been in conversation and relationship with BAAR Residency, which is a new residency for artists. It was originally for Black artists in Germany, and I did not go on that residency. I did apply, but I've created a really nice relationship with the one of the founders, and she's really interested in my work. So some of my pieces have actually been acquired or loaned for these traveling exhibitions that she's putting on across the US. And one of my art pieces I have donated to the Bit House art group. And I'm really excited about where that goes. That should also land me an opportunity to have presence on Artsy, which is like the Wikipedia for artists. And I'm really excited about any opportunity to not just show my work more, but I also want to gain more experience and exposure with an international audience as well. Looking at my notes so that I don't forget anything. Recent press. So in past newsletters, I've mentioned before, press is a really big deal. It's something that I need more of. People being in conversation about my work is really important. I'm trying to find some balance around, I can talk about my work all day long, but it being in conversation with other things and other people is really important. I'm really grateful that SEESAW has been a shining light at the Science Gallery exhibition, and it's been picked up multiple times. And I'll link all of those. We've got two different Emory University from Emory News, and there's just department specific at Emory that both wrote articles featuring SEESAW. I had the honor of being interviewed for that, and that was really cool. And then Arts Atlanta, which was also reposted by the AJC, also created or wrote, I should say, an article about the entire Justice exhibition. And all of those articles have really nice features about my work and SEESAW and link to my website and just talk about the work to get people excited about it. So really pumped about that. Very grateful for those opportunities. In other updates around my life, I'm actually about to go on a spiritual retreat. So wanted to make sure I got this out to you all and not delay any longer, but I'll be out of town for a little bit. And what else? Podcasts. So when I was in Italy, I started the In Between Artists podcast. I recorded the trailer, launched that. In previous newsletters, I have linked that to Spotify so that you all can start following it. Definitely, if you haven't already, go ahead and listen to that trailer. Go ahead and hit follow so that you get that notification once the first episode is published. But I just recorded 2 episodes yesterday or the day before yesterday, and it was great. It was great. I'm learning to kind of give myself grace. This is not work. My podcast is truly just for fun. It's truly just for me. And I've had a good time doing it so far. I have about 5 more scheduled through the next month, and then I'll stop there for now. Work on getting some money together so I can get help editing all of those videos, and then posting it. So it'll be both available audio on Spotify, but also video on YouTube as well. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to be spending some more time in Florida. My time with the Science Gallery, as well as the Arts and Social Justice Fellowship that I did a couple years ago, has also landed me the opportunity to work with an Emory PhD student. So I'm excited to share that I've got another interactive installation in the works with this Emory PhD student. She actually wrote me into her dissertation budget. So really excited about helping her with that. And as soon as more information is publicly available, I'm happy to share that. And then if you haven't seen my talk that I did at the Learning Experience Design Conference that was virtual, that is fully uploaded on YouTube right now. So be sure to check that out if you were curious. During that talk, I do talk about how I utilize learning experience design through the design process and the creation of the interactive art installation SEESAW. So again, it's just another great opportunity for you to learn some more about that work and get to kind of go behind the scenes in my head. Last things last, I always like to share what can you do to help. So of course, sharing about my work and my site is always super helpful. Really appreciate that. Sharing my newsletters with other people who might want to sign up or be aware is also really helpful. I'm going to be attempting to be posting more things on YouTube, so the sharing always helps. I think that one of my biggest things right now is because SEESAW is about to come to a close, I am looking for a new home for it. So as soon as it closes September 30th, I'm either going to need to pay for storage or I'm going to be moving it to its new temporary home or permanent home. Well, whatever comes first, we'll see. But if you know of another alternative gallery space, an interactive gallery, even a science museum, anything you can think of, any space that you think might be interested in housing this 900 square feet installation, please let me know. That's about it. So I'm going to wrap it. Thank you all so much, and I'll see you next month.